Hey everybody, welcome to your June 2024 monthly forecast. So you know what, before I begin, I have to tell you about this new report I have. It's actually not new, it's just that quite a few people have been ordering it. Remember, if you ever want to know about anything, just email me. Okay, my email address is in the description box below. In fact, all the information is in the description box below, okay, to my website, to whatever. But it's easiest to just like email me and see if I do a certain kind of report, okay. But what it is it's this report. It's the same kind of report as I'm doing now, only it's based on your personal chart. So it's just like a monthly overview, okay. So I'll put it down again in the description box, but I just wanted you to know that it's available, and it is just $30. Okay, so okay, now for a special shout out to my subscribers. Thank you so much for all you do for me, for liking, sharing, and commenting. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to subscribe, okay, and share if you can. Also, just get my videos out there in circulation more, okay. So anyways, the sun is in Gemini right up until the 20th, and Mercury moves into Gemini on the 3rd. Okay, it is the ruling planet of Gemini, so it does well when it's there, and it's moving really, really fast. Okay, it's zipping right through Gemini and moving into Cancer on the 17th, so just those few days that it will be in Gemini. And there's a new moon in Gemini on the 11th, okay? And then Mars is still in Gemini up until the 9th, and then it moves into Taurus on the 9th, okay? So on the 17th, both Venus and Mercury move into Cancer. Okay, up until this point, sorry, Venus is still in Gemini up until the 17th, okay? And also Mercury. So they both move into Cancer on the 17th, and the Sun moves into Cancer on the 20th, and there's a full moon in Capricorn on the 2nd, and on the 29th, Saturn turns retrograde, okay? So I just wanted to let you guys know about that report. And also the shorts that I do, I'll be doing more the rest of the birthdays for those of you who are getting an aspect from Jupiter and Gemini. Not everyone has one, okay? So there's a lot of birthdays to go through, but I will get to all of you, and I just did those first so many because they're in June and July. So so those early birthdays, in whatever sign you are, can at least get their information. But I will be doing the rest of that zodiac sign, like what is it, Virgo and Pisces and Leo, and who else? Well, I already did Gemini and Libra, I believe Aquarius also. Anyways, so now for your forecast. Hi, Scorpio. So all the planets that are in Gemini right now are in your 8th house. That's where you have the sign of Gemini. 8th house is other people's money and resources. It's also shared property and shared debt, shared resources like bank accounts, credit cards, things like that. This is also passive money through inheritance or legacy, insurance payout, legal settlement, refund of some kind, an increase in credit, or a bank loan or something or other, okay? So the sun is here up until the 20th, and Venus is here up until the 17th, and Jupiter moved here last month, so be sure to listen to my video on Jupiter and Gemini. Very helpful in a money house like this. Okay, and then Mercury moves into Gemini on the 3rd. It is the natural ruler of Gemini, and it's moving very, very fast. Zips right through Gemini and moves into Cancer on the 17th. And there's a new moon in Gemini on the 6th. Okay, So something's happening in this area. You know, you are either finding out that, you know, you're somebody's beneficiary, or you're inheriting something. You could be receiving some kind of payout. It could even be just a gift from someone. And it doesn't have to be an inheritance or a legacy or anything like that, you know. But it's helpful, you know, if you have, if you're having problems with a creditor or a bank or just somebody that is, you need help and they're just not helping you, you know, and now would be the time though to call and on a different day to get somebody different, because they'll do everything for you with these planets here, you know, being very, very helpful. You know, in fact, somebody could, you know, do something really nice for you at this time, like pick up the bill even. You know, this could be coming from anywhere, anyone, where, you know, especially around this new moon, it brings a new beginning in this area. So if you do share property or accounts or something like that with someone else, they may want to buy you out even, you know, or just give you something. You know, if you do share property, maybe somebody just like they're not even interested in it, they'll just give it to you, you know, and you own it solely. So it could be anything, but this is all very, very good regarding property or money or something or other, okay? Mars, I do have to mention, moves into Taurus, your opposite sign, on the 9th, okay, into your 7th house where you have the sign of Taurus. And the planet Uranus is still transiting in Taurus, and the 7th house is the house of partnerships and close relationships, whether they're business, romantic, or friendship. And it's also the house of open enemies, okay, and competition. When Mars is in your 7th house, this is one of those times where people seem to come out of the woodwork to push your buttons, okay? This being the house of open enemies, that means that you know, the open enemy knows, everybody knows that you two don't get along, okay? So it's not a big deal, you know, it's just that they may really act up at this time, okay? As far as competition, this could be a business competitor, or if you were involved romantically with someone, you know, there could be someone else also wanting to be involved with whoever you're involved with. And you could also have just like a friend, a close friend at this time that's very pushy towards you, trying to get you to do stuff. That's also another thing, you know, as far as a business relationship goes. Your business partner could be very aggressive towards you and wanting to run the business the way they want it run. Just kind of like, you know, ignoring whatever it is that you want. They're just running the whole show. And as far as romance goes, you could have somebody being very pushy towards you, wanting you to maybe not see anyone else. You know, having the planet Uranus in your 7th house just screams freedom. I want freedom in all my close relationships. So you may have had some kind of arrangement that maybe isn't working out, or the other person doesn't think it's working out, and they want you guys to be exclusive, or, you know, something or other, okay? So anyways, the Sun does move into Cancer on the 20th, along with Venus and Mercury on the 17th, moving into Cancer in your 9th house. Where you have the sign of Cancer, it is the big long-distance travel and communication house, foreign countries, people, languages, and cultures, higher learning, legal matters, media and publishing. It's an internet house. It is the house of adventure. Okay, so you may find that you have a lot more contact with people who live at a distance at this time, or even in another country. If you're online socializing, you know, you could join some kind of group or organization that is filled with people that are from all around the world. Okay. So, just you may be in communication more at this time with everyone, not just people who live at a distance. Okay? There is a full moon in Capricorn on the 21st in your 3rd house. That's where you have the sign of Capricorn. It's directly across from your 9th house of Cancer. And they're both travel and communication houses, except the 3rd house is local. Local travel, any kind of communication though. But you could get, weird phone call maybe, A full moon is to get rid of a problem. Okay, that's why it's there. So I believe that maybe that's what will happen at this time. You could get a phone call from a sibling, a neighbor, anyone actually, or some kind of news, okay, that finally, whatever, it puts an end to something that was possibly happening, let's say, like within your own neighborhood or with a neighbor. You could have just difference. You and someone else come from a completely different background. They could even be a foreigner to you, and vice versa. You just you don't get along because you don't have anything in common. So this is just that time where you just kind of recognize that. And if there's any problem with that, you just take care of it, more or less. I don't think it's a very big deal. Anyways, the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign. And the moon is in Scorpio on the 17th, 18th, and 19th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign. And your opposite sign is Taurus. And those dates are the 3rd, 4th, and 30th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 12th, 13th, 14th, 26th, and 27th. The best time for money is the 5th, 6th, 7th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for your career is the 9th, 10th, and 11th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for June. Be sure to check out my weekly forecasts, which are now daily shorts. See ya!